I feel like, okay, Joshua recently he made a deal with Dazon, a very beneficial deal that is going to definitely benefit him in a way. Joshua being part of the Dazon board right now, he's a shareholder. And what did Fury do? Fury came out to say he needs like 500 million to even to come out of retirement. And that's just something that kind of troubles me in a way when you look at the fact that this guy's Fury, he copies Joshua so much. So all because Joshua got that huge deal, Fury's not copying. I don't want to accuse him of anything and stuff like that, but I saw this coming. But I didn't think Fury would go this route in a way. Now we're going to definitely analyze his statement, some of the things he said, calling Joshua sort of names. First of all, let's go to him, of course, saying that for him to come out of retirement, he's got to be offered the sum of 500 million pounds, not even dollars, pounds. 500 million pounds, that's $500 million, bro. That's mad right there. And that is really,
considering I don't need the money and I don't need the aggravation, it's going to cost these people $500 million. Just a quick message to let everybody know that I, the Gypsy King, am happily retired. But to get me out of retirement, considering I don't need the money and I don't need the aggravation, it's going to cost these people $500 million. Just a quick message to let everybody know that I, the Gypsy King, am happily retired. But to get me out of retirement, considering I don't need the money and I don't need the aggravation, it's going to cost these people $500 million. Just a quick message to let everybody know that
well, there you have it. Fury being Fury. What did you guys expect? Fury being Fury. This is a copy. Copying Joshua's move might not work out for Fury. But what really surprised me the most is some of the things he said about Joshua and the fight and everything. Fury should be, like, as a patriot, he should be, if he's really a patriot, he should be the one blowing the trumpets of Anthony Joshua. Supporting Joshua to win. Because if Joshua beats Usyk, Fury will get paid a lot of money. And that's just a fact. He would make more money fighting Anthony Joshua than he would fighting Usyk. But where is this coming from? Why is Fury so? Why doesn't Fury talk good about Joshua? Let's go back. Let's go way back. There was a time Joshua was still an amateur. Joshua was very unknown. Nobody knew Joshua in the heavyweight scene, unknown to the main public. In fact, not a lot of people knew Joshua like amateur record or background and stuff like that. I already did then, Now, Joshua was an amateur, Fury was a pro. Oh, you know what I mean? What happened was they sparred. And Fury got bashed up in sparring. Of course, he took up the pace from round 3. After round 3, he took up the pace and matched Joshua. He used his tricks and everything. But he got bashed up, literally. He got bashed up, he got dropped heavily by Joshua. And from then, he's been I don't know, man. Should I say this guy? I don't know, but I don't know how someone can be like successful and still be envious. So Fury on Alexander Usyk, on fighting Usyk, he said, when this middleweight knocks out this bodybuilder again, referring to Josh's bodybuilder, there is only going to be one man, isn't there? You better have a big checkbook if you want this fight to happen, because to bring the big GK, that Gypsy King, out of retirement is going to cost 500 million pounds, bro. When he fought Dillian White at the Wembley, how much did he get paid? I think it's like 30 million. So how are you gonna get paid 500 million pounds? Are you the president? It's funny how Fury, despite his success in the ring, profile-wise, is still not up to Joshua. But there's jealousy there. This guy is literally in love with Joshua. He must be in love with it, bro. Come on, man. Bro, this guy's literally talked about Joshua's private parts. He's talked about he's rubbish Joshua's IQ as well. And yeah, Joshua keep making the best decision for himself, for his career, business wise. And he hurt Fury that despite Joshua losing to Usyk, to Andy Ruiz Jr., his profile is still very much intact. Yes, as people lost hope or faith in Anthony Joshua, some people have. The British media have definitely, no doubt, 90% of the British media don't tend to like Anthony Joshua. That's a fact. Big ups to my brother Kehinde Samuel. How you doing, bro? So, what does Fury really want? What does he really want? Why all this, hatred and stuff like that? Why all this criticism that I don't really get? So, he said, I'm a prize fighter and I do fight for prizes, but it's gonna cost if you want me to do a mission on this guy, the middleweight. I will show you what a real heavyweight does to him. Then that's going to be expensive. You're gonna have to have deep pockets. Basically, begging the Saudi Arabians to come for him. Man, this is very interesting. This is crazy. So Fury also addressed the video of him kicking out at a taxi. He said, every idiot breed abroad with a few beers in them is what we do, who has never been on holiday, got pissed up and acted a mug. I'm not some robot who gets told what to say and what to do. I'm real. I'm not some robot who gets told what to say and what to do. Literally, Fury is just like throwing shades at Daniel Dubois. But the funny part is, let's say this was Anthony Joshua that did this. Let's just assume. Bro, Joshua would not get away with something like this. Listen, look what this guy is doing now in France. Joshua would be mocked, harassed, bullied. He would really, they would really make sure they break down his image. And it's fucked up. Lucan says Fury has a higher popularity at the moment than AJ due to his loss. It doesn't, bro. Fury is not popular than AJ. What are you saying, bro? Come on. It's not even close. Fury is not even close to Joshua's popularity, bro. Fury is still not popular among the casual fans like Joshua is. If he was, I mean, his commercial power would have increased, right? Look on how many sponsorship deals does Fury has. I can count them. The ones that I mainly see is MTK Global, bro. Even though MTK Global, like a management company or so, but they also sponsor him, right? He also has this other one. You know, Fury, and it's funny how Fury is saying, I don't listen. Anyway, let me finish first with what I'm saying. So, how is he bigger than Joshua? He's not bigger than Joshua, bro. Not even close. He has the better record in the ring, but outside the ring, he is not bigger than Joshua. That's just the fact. That is just the fact. So, and in Joshua's so Tyson Fury talked about staging an exhibition fight. He wants to have exhibition fights. He wants to be in them. Like Floyd Mayweather, another copy. The guy is really copying everybody, bro. And he's saying that he would love to fight the likes of Lennox Lewis, Frank Bruno, Mike Tyson, or The Rock. I mean, let's keep it right here. Can The Rock really fight? I mean, I know he's a bodybuilder, but bodybuilding is different from boxing. So, Frank Bruno reacted to that. Is what he had to say. He said, "Morning, can I confirm as much as I appreciate the invitation? I will not be fighting my pal Tyson Fury in an exhibition bout. I have detached retina and even the slightest accidental stray punch would make me blind. However, I will accept the challenge on a computer game. Enjoy the weather." Literally saying, nah, man, Frank is like, there is no way Frank would be able to do anything with Tyson Fury. That's a fact. So, but against Lennox Lewis, for example, I believe Lennox Lewis can still beat Tyson Fury right now. We have to understand that Fury is not as special, bro. Like, even as much as this guy has the height, you know, he tends to have the advantage over the fighters, the opposition is fought. But he's not as special, bro. Fury is not our generational talent. He can be beaten. Didn't McDermott beat the guy? He did. And it was ruled as a draw, right? If I'm not mistaken. It was ruled a draw, right? Bro, Fury is not invisible, bro. He can be beaten. He has been beaten. Just that the opponent did not get the W. McDermott did beat Tyson Fury. That is the fact. And looking at Mike Tyson, that would be a very interesting fight. Fury has problem with guys like Mike Tyson. You know, guys that are shorter than him in a way, doesn't know how to deal with them. Otto Walling gave him hell, bro, and almost beat him. And yeah, like as for The Rock, I don't know, man. The Rock is not a fighter. I think even though it's an exhibition fight, Fury might want to like prove his strength, say, oh, I'm better, stuff like that. Anyway, it will be interesting. It's just what it is. But Fury should concentrate his time on fighting real fighters. The guy thinks, oh, he's made it. Come on. Fury, there's still a long way to go for you. You haven't made it yet. That's the fact. Joshua is there. Usyk is there. Daniel Dubois is there. Of course, you've beaten Dillian White, so Dillian White is out of the out of the equation. Now, there are still monsters there. We have Rafa Bajuri. Of course, Bajuri is still developing. But I think he will fancy that fight. For sure. You know, even if you look at, even though I don't like the guy, what's his name again? Jeremy Miller. He's also there. You know? So it's one of those fights that, of course, that would really interest me. If the guy should fight upcoming, you don't just beat two guys and declare yourself the king. That's not how the king, that's not how to become the king. You've got to beat the fighters right now in the division. Beat 90% of them, and also beat the next generation. Then you can say, yeah, you're one of the greatest. Right now, if he retires right now, I'm not gonna even put him in top 15 great. In fact, Joshua has a better resume than Fury. That is a fact. Joshua has a better resume than Fury. If we should be really, really truthful right here, forget about Joshua's loss, because people tend to judge Joshua by his loss. I think his losses is that it happens, bro. Sometimes you lose some, you win some. Joshua at least has fought tough oppositions. I mean, Andrews Jr. is not an easy fight for anyone. Even though, you know, when you look at Andrews Jr., you would think that's the easiest fight because of the way he looks. But it's not an easy fight for anybody. You know, so it's just one of those things that happens. And as we see right now, Joshua has got so many things to do. He's doing things outside the ring and in the ring. So Fury should come back and stop trying to price himself out. He's not Floyd Mayweather, bro. He is not the money man. He cannot call himself Money Mayweather whatsoever, or TMT, the money team. Canada doesn't have it, bro. It doesn't have it. Despite success in the ring, he cannot command the Mayweather demand. He cannot demand the same thing Mayweather demands when he fights. Because Mayweather is a big name. It's a huge last name, bro. Come on. Fury is not there yet. That's just a fact. So I want to say big ups to each and every one of you. Like, Fury right now is definitely obsessed with Anthony Joshua. And it's just one of those things that happens in boxing. So thanks for supporting the channel, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you all. Cheers. For a nigga, time for the trap. Shit was getting hard for